Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my third leaderboard for Miss World 2023. Welcome! So this is already my third leaderboard and there are already more than 80 candidates that have been confirmed to compete at the Miss World 2023 pageant, and they have already announced that the finale is on May of this year, where Karolina Bilawska from Poland will be crowning her successor. And after checking all the newly crowned candidates, all the previously crowned candidates, all the candidates actually, and reading their profiles, I have made my current top 15, which gives emphasis more on their quality to be the next Miss World based on my preference, and looking into their beauty with a purpose as well. So as of the moment, here are my current top 15. So let's begin. Starting with my number 15, Côte d'Ivoire. Marlene Kani-Kouassi. After a successful top 3 finish last edition, they are back again with another strong contender. She looked incredibly stunning and she has been working hand in hand with different organizations in her country that is working with children and children with cancer. Number 14 goes to the Philippines. Gwendolyne Fourniol. Her advocacy is Bridge the Gap, Build the Future, where she focuses on partnering with different stakeholders to build a learning hub for the children to address the gap in education and to make sure that education becomes more accessible for the underprivileged. And she has also been working with mothers and volunteers in her project. To me, Philippines has been growing, and with solid preparation, she could do really well. My number 13 goes to Canada. Jaime Vandenberg. This woman is amazing. She has been working and speaking actively against gender-based violence, and with her near-death experience, she has established boxing programs for local women in Canada and Mexico for self-defense and as a reminder of their strength within them. She has also climbed mountains literally to raise funds that goes directly to her programs, and was recently awarded for her contribution to her community, and to me that's really commendable. My number 12 goes to India. Sini Shetty. She will be representing a country of billion people and a country that is considered as a Miss World powerhouse. Sini has presented her project called Project Ashayen. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Also, the continuation of that is The Power of Hope. And this project will help people who are victims of COVID, the people who have lost jobs during the pandemic, and the children who dropped out of school as well. We may be in the post-pandemic, but there are people who are still affected by the effects of pandemic. And I'm glad that Sini is putting this topic into the spotlight, and well done to her for doing that. My number 11 goes to Tanzania. Halima Kopwe. I was amazed browsing Tanzania's profile. Not only that she looks stunning, but she is also very active in doing a lot of social works. I mean, a lot. Really a lot. And I cannot name all of them, but I've actually checked her profile and she's been very active. Her Beauty with a Purpose is called My Blood, My Generation, and that project ensures the mother and child's safety before, during, and after her pregnancy. She's also actively doing a lot of school social works in orphanages and in her community, and something that we really adore in a Miss World candidate. Number 10 goes to Vietnam. Huynh Mai Phong. I have always been amazed by Vietnamese representatives at Miss World, and this one is no different. She's not only showing her beautiful and glamorous side on her social media, but she has actively been engaging herself in different social works as well, and even doing the hard work, like carrying some heavy stuffs, which has been documented in her profile, and that really amazed me, and even doing some things that we do not expect for a queen to do. I mean, really, really good job to Vietnam. The only thing that I'm waiting to see from her is an impeccable public speaking skills, because if she could be able to do that, then she'll definitely place very high. Number 9 goes to Spain. Paula Perez. She's also one of my personal favorites this year. If we just focus on the pageant side, which is the beauty, body, and aura, she could definitely be in the top 3. Thankfully, she's also amazing in different areas. Her Beauty with a Purpose project focuses on mental health, and she also sings and plays the piano, which could really be good for the talent competition. I am seriously hoping that Spain is coming strong and prepared, because she has the potentials to be their second Miss World. Number 8 goes to Australia. Kristen Wright. I have so much respect and love for Australia. I mean, she's in the field of biomedical science. She's also an author, a presenter, and speaker. And I love how she passionately worked with her. I'm sorry. I love how she passionately worked with her Educate Resuscitate project, which educate young kids about the importance of first aid, and is working on a project which will also benefit and be shared in different schools. I mean, that's just amazing. And she is easily one of my favorites for now. I've also heard her speak. Amazing. Number 7 goes to France. Clemence Botino. A very familiar face because she previously competed at Miss Universe and finished in the top 10. I think that it is a smart choice for the organization to send her to Miss World, because she is a quality contender, and it is not clear to me yet what her Beauty with a Purpose project is, but she's been working with Le Bon Fes. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly, but it helps women who suffer from different diseases, and recently she has also been present in different activities with children and speaking out in schools, and that's just amazing to see her do that. And we know that French delegates are really strong in Miss World, and of course really good in public speaking too. My number 6 goes to Indonesia. Audrey Vanessa Susilo. She is one of the candidates that I'm expecting to do very well. She speaks really good, she looks stunning, and very active in doing social works too. She has worked with Smile Train, volunteered and worked in different organizations, but I'm not sure about her Beauty with a Purpose as well. But I can see her speaking and working actively on garbage collection, recycling, coastal cleanups, and educating people on the protection of the environment. So to me, I have a feeling that it's going to be her core. It's going to be the core of her Beauty with a Purpose. And I think that's amazing once again. It's just the work of these ladies are just very commendable. So I'm really impressed with all of their works. My current top 5 begins with my number 5, South Africa. Ndavi Nokeri. I'm glad that Ndavi can focus on Miss World, because I have a feeling that there's a huge chance that she could do really well. We have seen her performance at Miss Universe, and the fact that she has dominated the closed door interviews, that alone is a clear indication that she is going to come as a force at Miss World, because we know how Miss World prioritizes and elevate candidates who really speaks very well, and South Africa is a great choice. The last time they won was in 2014, and they could do it again this year. Number 4 goes to the Czech Republic. Krystyna Piskova. She's one of the most stunning faces this year, and someone that I think could potentially pull a victory as well. She has done volunteer works in Tanzania and has recently planted 1,100 trees to help fight climate change. Wow. And she has been on top of everybody's list, and I wasn't surprised about it. I mean, beauty-wise, amazing. Work-wise, resume-wise, outstanding. So what else are we looking for? She could be the next Miss World. It could be a back-to-back for Europe. It could be a second crown for Czech Republic. Number 3 goes to Colombia. Camila Pinzon. Colombia's profile is fully loaded, and I am beyond impressed. Just to mention some of her works thus far, she met the First Lady of Poland to help with the fundraising for the victims of the crisis in Ukraine. She volunteered in preparing packages and was also featured in Polish TV talking about the international crisis. She has also spoken at the United Nations in Geneva, Switzerland, talking about the aim for world peace and security. She has also done volunteered works for children in Kenya. I mean, wow, that's just wow. I mean, wow, that there's no words to describe her works. She is working around the world, and that is just super, super amazing. She's already working as if she's already the Miss World that we have. So, good job to Colombia for doing that. My current number 2 goes to England. Jessica Ashley Gajan. I know it's too early, it's super early to say, but England could actually be my potential bet for Miss World. She is in the field of aerospace engineering and is an advocate for women in STEM. I've been following her interviews and she is an incredible speaker. To me, she embodies a potential Miss World. And as what I've said before, it's been a long time since England took home the title. So maybe, just maybe, it's time to bring it home. But as of the moment, my current number 1 for my third leaderboard for Miss World 2022 goes to 2023 goes to Trinidad and Tobago. Ache Abrahams. Her Beauty with a Purpose project is called The Invisible Scars, which makes mental health a priority. Trinidad and Tobago is really fighting hard to take home their second Miss World crown since 1986. She's a stunner. She also sings very well, which again could really work in the talent round of the competition. She is super smart and well-spoken too, based on the different podcasts and interviews that I've watched, and her activeness in doing social works is commendable. Clearly the best from the Caribbean as of the moment, and could potentially be the best in the world. So as of the moment, my number 1, Trinidad and Tobago. So that's it. This is my third leaderboard for Miss World 2023, and I am looking forward to know your thoughts about my top 5 and about my current ranking and whether your favorite made it in my list or not. So, don't forget to leave your comments below, don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.